Hey Fukes, and welcome back to another yacht session with Amaya! I keep forgetting like the mic is on and I'm just like, ugh. So today I just wanted to yap because, well, I have a specific thing I want to yap about because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. And the idea for this video came from me wanting to do something with my homegirls tomorrow and then remembering, oh yeah, I'm the only single one. But it's okay. It's all right. I wanted to talk about this because I think sometimes, in general, like I know both myself and a lot of other people that I've either talked to about it or just even seen online or seen videos of online have kind of talked about how like when you're in your 20s, we kind of hold ourselves to this expectation of like having everything figured out, and we're not gonna have everything figured out. I feel like regardless of where you are in life, there's always going to be some aspect of something that you're trying to figure. You could be 80 years old and there could be some random thing and you're like, oh man, I need to figure out how to work this out, like there's always going to be something that you have to adapt to or learn or stuff like that. So you're not going to be perfect and have it all together. I'm going to focus on the relationship aspect of our 20s right now, because especially now, like I'm seeing a lot of people that I know, like even like middle school, like people from middle school and high school, pregnancy announcements, marriage announcements, engagement announcements. Huh? What do you mean? We were just in class together 2 years ago. It was actually like 8. We were just in class together. Like, what's going on? Like, it's so crazy to think about. Like, wow, we're really growing. Like, we're actually really growing up for real now. Like, what do you mean? People graduating, people getting married, people getting engaged. Like, it's just so crazy. And it's like, focus on relationship wise. Okay, relationship wise though, it's like you see these things, or I'll see these things, and I'm like, that's so crazy. Like, should I like, well, more maybe not, but like it's not as deep to me. My thing is more like I'm really a person of divine timing. So I'm like, when that time comes, and when my future husband and I are meant to cross paths, we will. If we already know each other, then the time where we either become closer in that aspect or get together and stuff, that's in divine timing, So I'm just really chilling. I've been single for like 3 years now, and y'all know I'm a hopeful romantic, and I'm always like, oh, what if I have a meet cute, like what if I go to the bookstore and I just meet like some random guy, or like I go to I don't know, but I think about stuff like that sometimes. But I'm like, what is meant for me will find, like will find me. I'll hold on, or I'll find it, like I'll get there. But sometimes it's like sometimes I'll see like cutesy little things. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. Like I saw this. There was like this cute little how people have like little headbands for when they do like face masks and stuff like that. There was a matching Lady in the Tramp headband set that I saw at like Ross or something, and I was like, this is so cute. I want to use that. I want to do that. Like, stuff like that, or like I don't know, like cuffly stuff. Like when the seasons change and it's like the fall or like the winter, and you want to do like cute little festivities. And I do end up doing those things with my friends, but sometimes you want a little boo to do them with too. However, understandably so, it's like you want to do those things and like have those memories with the right people. Not to say like you're gonna know who the perfect person is when you get with someone, but you gotta scope the scenery out. Okay, you gotta have an idea at least. I don't know if y'all used to listen to XXXTentacion. He has a song called "What Are You So Afraid Of," and in that song, it says like, "What are you so afraid of? Is it love or wasting your time?" And when did that album come out? When I was like, I think the album came out when I was a freshman in high school, and that song, like, even then I was like, I'm afraid of, like, I don't want to waste my time, and that's very understandable. Especially like in your 20s, like you're seeing all these people, and it's like, dang, like when am I gonna find my person, But it's like a patience thing too, especially like Valentine's Day. It's such a chill thing because my thing is like, I pour a lot of that love back into myself because I am love. Like I find love in everything, in the food I eat, in like the things I drink. Like, oh, this like, because it's like it makes you feel like for example, like when you drink your favorite, like for me, okay, if I drink like one of my favorite types of teas, it's like a little hug in my heart. Or like I listen to my favorite artist. Oh my gosh, Cleo Soul, her music genuinely feels like it's giving my heart and soul a hug, stuff like that. I hope I'm making sense, but stuff like that, But I hope I'm not yelling into this mic. Wait, let me pull it away. Being single in your 20s is interesting because it's like you see people kind of a lot of people around you are kind of in the same not shoe as you, in the same boat as you. Others might be like stepping out a little bit more. Some people are in the dating scene, some people have been in steady long-term relationships, you know, some people are engaged, people are married, and it's like, dang, when is it my turn, you know? But it's also like, I have to be patient and be okay knowing that the same way I am patiently waiting for my person is patiently waiting for me. And at some given point in time, divine timing, we'll find each other. And if we know each other already, we'll find each other again, you know, or like reconnect, or like on that next level, you know? I don't really know where I was trying to go with this. I had like a whole like mental thing, and then it just went away once I hit record. I think it would be like more broad if I had broken it down to several things in your 20s, but I wanted to specifically focus on being single in your 20s, or like romantic related stuff in your 20s, because tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So yeah, that's just something I was thinking about, because I'm like, it's not even a societal pressure, it's just like, it's like a thing you see, like a lot of, well, I don't really know the statistics, but at least before, I would notice like a lot of people got married like maybe not their early 20s, but at least their later 20s and stuff like that. And I'm not saying, oh, I probably won't, you know, be in a relationship or get married like when I'm in my late 20s, but it's still like interesting to think about, like, who knows, this time next year I could have my little boo, you know, or 3 years from now I could be engaged. Like, you really never know, you know? So that's why I'm like, just be patient, you know? It'll be okay. And I know sometimes it might feel a little lonely, you see all these couple things, you know, and it's really, really cute, you know, but while you prepare and wait for your future life partner, your future boo, keep working on yourself, keep doing your thing, you know, and don't stop working on yourself and doing your thing after you get into a relationship. Keep going, keep pursuing your passions and your dreams, and taking care of yourself and all that stuff. And don't stop pursuing your partner either. Like, just because you have them doesn't mean you just stop like flirting and like doing nice things and going on dates and stuff like that. Like, keep that spark alive, you know, keep that connection alive. This was such a good yap session, because I was all over the place, but it's just my thoughts. I don't really know. I'm wondering, I feel like maybe when I'm editing I might think of something else, but we'll see. Editing Amaya, this is your time to shine.
Hey girl, so I genuinely forgot what else I'm about to say in this video, so I'm just gonna add my 2 cents. I need y'all to be okay with being alone. Like, enjoy your solitude, because remember, that's a whole other person, you know. So and just in general, even like friend wise, like, be comfortable and okay with just being in your own solitude. Not saying like, oh, I'm better off alone, don't pull a Batman or something, but, you know, still just like, it's okay to go on walks and, you know, go frolic about by yourself, go to the movies by yourself, you know, do little self-care dates. I know I'm low-key preaching to the choir because I need to do the same thing, but even like going to the movies by myself is really fun. I really enjoy going to the movies. So find something that you really enjoy that you can also do by yourself, you know, going on walks, stuff like that. And no, you are not behind. Like, understand, put it in your mind, you're not behind. You're okay. You're chilling. Okay. You're not like, not everybody's gonna meet their little soulmate at age 23, you know. I mean, I don't know. But you really, like, you don't know, you know. So just trust process, flow. You're gonna be all right. Keep doing your thing. Keep vibing and thriving. Yeah, I might add something else later on in this video. I don't know. But for now, that's what I got. I also wanted to add that in the midst of me being all like lovey-dovey and like, oh, like, when is it my turn? I'm also like, I'm genuinely, I say like a lot, I'm genuinely just chilling as well. It's cute to think about, because I read a lot of books and watch a lot of movies. And it's just like cute to think about, oh, my person, you know, like, me, like, you know, one day I'll be in that, like, you know. But as much as I'm all like, oh, like, when is it my turn? I'm also genuinely chilling. And I'm like, I could meet the love of my life tomorrow. You know, who knows? However, I'm also just here existing in my own element. And I'm really, really grateful for that. So be comfortable existing in your own element and just doing you. Keep doing you regardless. But yeah. Oh, and also, I just want to say, don't use other people to fill a void in your heart. Don't do that. That's not nice. Like, also, if you feel like, if there's something, like, if you feel like there's something missing or something, search within yourself. Don't use other people, because that's, first of all, you're using other people, and second of all, that's not gonna last. Don't use substances. Don't use people to fill whatever it is. You need to do the work on yourself. And sometimes you're gonna like learn things about yourself that you don't like, or have to unlearn things, or have to acknowledge things about yourself that you don't like. But that's the process of growing as a person. So that's my 2 cents. And yeah, all right. See you later.
But yeah, all that love that you have for whoever your future person might be, hold that love, but also keep pouring into yourself, pour it into other people. Because love isn't only romantic. You know, it's familial, it's platonic, it's all around you. It's everywhere. Love is all around. I want to add this because this is something that I have been not dealing with, but something that I don't want to say unlearned either. This is something. Like I said, I've been single for 3 years now, right? And even like before my last relationship, I was kind of like teetering and tottering, like, oh, but I would have to open up to someone though, you know, like that. Opening up to new people is a very risky thing, but sometimes love is worth the risk. Sometimes, in general, it's worth the risk. Like I said, was a little nervous to open up to people again. And even after this, like my last relationship, it was like, okay, well, I opened up. I finally like got the courage to open up and be vulnerable again, you know, and like let someone get to know me, you know, outside of friends, and like get to know me deeply. And it didn't work out. And that's why I say it's such a risky thing, because you can't always guarantee that stuff is going to work out like that. And that's okay. And even recently, I've been like, oh man, like starting over again, like, you know, but it's a risk that you have to take, because if you think about it, everyone that you've met and become friends with and become oh so close with, you were once strangers. Your best friend, you were once strangers, you know, like your best friends, your day ones, they were once strangers to you. If you can start over in that sense, then you can start over romantically too. You know, it's scary, especially because in a romantic relationship, that's like an even deeper side of you, you know? And it's scary because it's like, okay, well, you see all of me. You don't just see the good sides. You see like the things I don't like about myself, the things that, you know, I am working on, but sometimes I still struggle with, you know, stuff like that. And it's being vulnerable can be very, very scary. It is very, very scary, you know, but in life, you got to take risks sometimes, you know? I'm not going to say every risk is a risk you should take. So, but in this sense, you know, use your discernment. And if you think this is a person that you should open up to, you know, but don't give everyone access to you. Yeah, don't allow everyone to have access to you. You don't want that. But and that goes for everyone, not just relationship wise, but in general. Being vulnerable relationship wise, it is very scary because it's so much more of you than like say your friends or whoever might see. Even like your best friends, like there are aspects of you that your best friends, like your best friend might know you in and out, but your partner might even get to know parts of you that even your best friend doesn't know. And again, that's scary because it's like, ah, what if you stop loving me or liking me because A, B, C, and D?
I just want to piggyback off of this real quick. Love is not conditional. Love is not conditional. And I think sometimes we get caught up in like that need to be perfect. Just in general too, not just relationship wise, but just in general, we constantly get caught up in this need to be perfect because we see so much like the standards that we see set, and like this is a societal thing. And yes, we are society, so we're also but still we constantly see the standard being perfection, so we always think we have to be without flaws are always looked down upon, and that sucks. Love should not and is not conditional. It is unconditional. And if your love, if someone is loving you on certain conditions, that is not love. That is, it might have the look of love, but it's not genuine love. I'm not saying never work on your flaws and never try to improve. Continue to work on yourself, but don't think that you have to be the most perfect person in the world, because literally nobody is perfect. And I know we hear that all the time. Nobody's perfect. Da, 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 da. Only God's perfect. I'm so serious. Literally, no, like that's, we're human. Like, or if you something else, you alien, so I don't know. But literally no one's perfect. Everyone has their thing, you know?
This just, okay, I'm gonna veer off for a second because y'all know I gotta focus. But I'm gonna veer off for a second. This is part of the reason, if you don't know, enemies to lovers is one of my favorite genres. And part of the reason why it's one of my favorite genres is because obviously they're enemies, right? So they hate each other and they see like what they dislike most about one another. However, they love one another despite, it's like, what I love so much about it is like, despite all these things, I still love you. I have seen the worst of you and the best of you, and despite it all, I still love you. And I still see you for who you truly are. And I love you for that. Like, that's so beautiful to me. I forgot what I was talking about before. But, oh, like loving you despite your flaws. Yeah, being vulnerable is scary. But yeah, I had to remind myself, like, everyone that I've become close with or like gotten to know was once a stranger. So with that reminder, it helps me be more open with the possibility of being vulnerable with someone new. So when that time comes, okay, cool. You know, it might take me a second, but I'm open to it. This is like a fun little think-piece yap session. I love a good yap session. This one wasn't as in-depth, I guess, but I hope you got something from it. Happy Valentine's Day, my loves. I love you guys. I really am grateful for this little community that we're building, and I hope we continue to grow it and connect with one another. Yeah, I'm excited. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you all. I hope you all pour some love and light into yourself and to others, and have an amazing day. We know Valentine's Day is the day of love, right? And we often see like couples and stuff like that. But think of it as like, remember that it's the day of love, not just romantic love. So make sure you take care of that self-love. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them. Tell yourself you love you. Pour into yourself. Please speak life over yourself. Pour into yourself, because that is very, very, very important. Because another thing is that to be able to consistently be able to pour out love and light to others, you have to also pour it into yourself. So please, please pour love and light into yourself, okay? Treat yourself, boo. Get you some water, get a little treat, do something you love, paint, you know, build a Lego set. I'm looking at my Lego set right now that I have not yet built, that I still need to build. You know, do something good, nothing crazy or dangerous, but you know, but yeah, take care of yourself. Remember that it's a day of love in general, not just romantic love. All right, but that is it for today. I love you all so much, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, love yourself, love others, and know that I love you. Okay, so we meet again.